Aim of our today's experiment is to determine the coefficient of thermal conductivity of a bad conductor using Lee disk apparatus. Next slide, please. This method is generally used to measure thermal conductivity of poor conductors like wood, polymer, glass, etc. This experiment involves use of two metal discs which are usually made of brass, a steam chamber, sample, a sample of whose conductivity is to be measured, and two thermometers to calculate temperature gradient. The sample is placed in between two metal discs and the steam chamber is placed on the top of top metal disc. The setup is suspended in air to determine uh, the setup is suspended in air to eliminate any other conduction effect. However, convection plays an important role in the calculations. Now I want to call Dhairya for further explanation.
Thank you, Chirag. Good afternoon to all. So this is the diagram showing experimental setup of Lee disk apparatus. Next slide. Apparatus used. First is metallic disc that is resting on deep hollow cylinder of same diameter. Second, circular disc of specimen of a bad conductor. Third, a stopwatch. Fourth is two thermometer. Fifth, boiler and heater. Sixth, screw gauge. Seventh, vernier caliper. Now I would like to Gitika to explain the procedure.
So now I'm going to explain you the procedure of this experiment. First we have to determine mean thickness of metal disc and bad conductor with screw gauge. Then we have to find the diameter of metal disc and bad conductor with vernier caliper. After that, find the mass of metal disc by a balance. After knowing the mass, place bad conductor between metal disc and steam chamber and introduce thermometers through holes in the steam chamber and metal disc. Then pass steam through the chamber until temperature on thermometer becomes steady. When the temperature reaches steady state, remove bad conductor. And when the temperature of disk reaches 10 degrees Celsius above steady state, remove steam chamber as well. After that, start stop clock and take time temperature observation till the temperature of disk falls 10 degrees Celsius below its steady state, and plot a time temperature graph. Now further this will be explained by Chirag.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now I will explain the procedure with a small video. So first of all, we have the material which is used in the experiment. That will be two thermometers, a stopwatch, on a circular disc of bad conductor, vernier caliper, screw gauge, the steam heater, steam boiler, steam chamber, leach disc which is suspended vertically, and the hot plate. Now first of all, we have to measure the thickness of bad conductor with the help of a screw gauge, and we we have to also the measure of a lead disc with the help of the same screw gauge. Now using the vernier caliper, we have to measure the diameters of lead disc. Now the bad conductor. Now we have to place the bad conductor over the lead disc. Now we have to place the steam chamber over the bad conductor, and we have to connect the steam passage pipe from from steam chamber to the steam boiler. The steam chamber, and now we have to fill up the steam boiler with the help of a water, and we have to switch on the hot plate. Now we have to insert the two thermometers in first one in the steam chamber and second one in the leach disc, and the temperature of the two thermometers start rising. After 30 minutes, the steady state will be reached and the steady temperature will be noted down. The steady temperature will be at the thermometer connected to the leads disk. Now T1 and T2 are noted. Now the bad conductor, when the steady state is reached, we have to remove the bad conductor. And also we have to remove the thermometer that is connected to the steam chamber. Now the bad conductor is removed, and after the bad conductor is removed, the temperature of the thermometer connected to leads gets rising slowly. Now, when the temperature of lower disk reaches value 10 degrees Celsius greater to the previous steady value, then the steam chamber will be removed. After the removal of steam chamber, the lower disk will be allowed to cool down. Now, when the temperature of lower disk reaches 5 degrees Celsius above the steady value, then the stopwatch is started. After starting the stopwatch, we have to note down the temperature readings for every 10 seconds. Now the observation taken for time and temperature will be explained by Gloria.
So these are the observations we noted. Material of the disk is aluminium and its height is 1.9 centimeter and its radius is 4.8 centimeter. Mass of the disk which we consider is 0.37 kg. We use cardboard of thickness 1.4 mm as an insulator or as a bad conductor. Aluminium disk which we use has specific heat of 910 joule per kg degree Celsius and then thermal conductivity 250 watt per meter Kelvin. Now, in this observation table, we can see that as the time increases, the temperature decreases as the disk is allowed to cool down after removing the steam chamber. Next slide. Now, in this graph shows the variation of temperature with respect to time. As the time increases, the temperature decreases. At first, temperature decreases rapidly, then its pace get on decreases. So now Astha will move ahead.
Thank you, Gloria. Good afternoon, everyone. So I will explain the calculation from the graph. Here, capital T is the temperature and small t is the time. dt is equals to 24.02 degrees Celsius. dt is equals to minus 500 second. dt by dt is equals to minus 0.4804 degrees Celsius per second. Specific heat capacity of the metal disk C is equal to 910 joule per kg Kelvin. Coefficient of thermal conductivity of the given material is given by K is equals to mc dt by dt x upon pi r square t2 minus t1 into r plus 2h upon 2 bracket r plus h. Here K is the coefficient of thermal conductivity, M is the mass of lead disk, C is the specific heat of aluminum, D is the thickness of insulator, R is the radius of insulator, and T1, T2 are the steady temperature of thermocouples. By putting all the values in this equation, we get the coefficient of thermal conductivity of the given material, K is equals to 0.036932 watt per meter Kelvin. The result is coefficient of thermal conductivity of the given material is 0.036392 watt per meter Kelvin. That's all from our side. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Now